Good morning, students. Today we will be continuing with human body chapter in science. And today we will be doing digestive system. So look at the picture. In digestive system, what is the main work of the digestive system? To make the food digest in our body. So how this process is being done, we will be doing in the digestive system. So we eat food to get energy for the work we do. We eat food to get energy for the work we do. The food that we eat needs to be broken down into simple substances so that our body is able to use it. See, when we eat food, solid food, so this solid food does not directly goes into our stomach. There are many processes. First, when we chew the food, it is advised, everyone says, and it is advisable also to chew the food properly. The food that we eat, we should chew food properly in our mouth. This helps to this makes the digestion more fast, and this helps the digestion more in a good manner. So how can we do? We eat the food to get energy for the work we do. The food that we eat needs to be broken down into simple substances so that our body is able to use it. This process is called digestion. So when we eat a food, it is broken down into simple substances in our mouth and then going to the next of the process, and this whole process is known as digestion. The organs which help in the breakdown of food, this whole system that we will be going through is known as the digestion. The process is called digestion. And this is the digestive system. This full is the digestive system. And the digestive system, the organs which help in the breakdown of food make up the digestive system. The digestive system, it includes teeth, food pipe, small intestine and large intestine. So our digestion starts from mouth and ends in the anus. That is in the large intestine and then to the anus. So how this digestion takes place in our body, we will go step by step. First, when we eat food, we bite the food with the help of our teeth. Teeth helps in breaking down food into smaller pieces. And in our mouth, saliva is present. What does this saliva do? This saliva in our mouth, it mixes with the food and makes the food soft and moist. Again, I am repeating. Teeth help when we bite the food. When we bite the food, we chew the food. So the food, teeth helps in break the food. It breaks down into smaller pieces with the help of the teeth. And the saliva that is present in our mouth, it mixes up with the food and makes the food soft and moist. Now after the process in the mouth ends, the saliva that is in the mouth mixes with the food and makes the food soft and moist. After this, the food that is broken down is transmuted to the stomach. This is the stomach. To the stomach with the help of food pipe. This is the food pipe, and through food pipe the food is taken. It is transmitted to the stomach. The food that is broken down is transmitted to the stomach with the help of this food pipe. And in the stomach there is the digestive juice that mixes up with the food and makes the food and helps the food, and it helps the food to form a paste. The food becomes in the form of a paste. The food becomes in a form of a paste in the stomach. After stomach, the food that is formed in the form of paste, it enters the small intestine. This is the small intestine. See, it enters the small intestine. In the small intestine, what happens? The digested It is digested further with the help of the digestive juices. Again, the food is digested in the small intestine with the help of the digestive juices. The useful part of the food that we eat, the useful part of the food that we eat, that is absorbed into the blood, like the useful part, like the if we eat any food that contains vitamins, minerals, fibers, carbohydrate, minimum, that is useful for our body. What happens? It is absorbed into the blood in the small intestine. Next, and the useful part of the food is absorbed into the blood in the small intestine, and the food that is not digested, that means the undigested food, then reaches to the large intestine. This is the large intestine. Here most of the water is absorbed by the blood, and the food that is not digested, that cannot be digested further, is thrown out of the body through anus. So in the large intestine, what happens? The undigested food then reaches the large intestine. Here most of the food is absorbed by the, most of the water is absorbed by the blood. In small intestine, what happened? The useful part of the food was absorbed into the blood, and in the large intestine most of the water is absorbed by the blood. The food that cannot be digested further is thrown out of the body through anus.